Lily, happy Japan anniversary!
Happy Japan anniversary! Ah! Alright, Lily, you ready?
It's time to answer some questions. First question is very easy. How long has it been? 1 year!
Yeah.
That's 11. Better get out of there, get out of there.
It's breakfast time.
The food's so far from us. Is this what a mukbang is like? There's the camera. And there's our food. I can't even actually reach it. Let's eat. First question. 1年間日本に住んで変わったことは生活や考え方など Things that have changed, like the way you think about Japan or like your lifestyle.
Probably more like food than anything.
So you used to cook a lot.
Yeah, I did.
Beef burgundy, Greek tacos,
Yeah.
Indian curry from scratch.
Yeah, I don't really know what I can cook anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't cook the things that I used to cook that I like to cook and like to eat without spending like $30. So it's just like...
If you want to eat cheaply in Japan, you have to start cooking more Japanese style.
Yeah.
So like nabe, hot pot. So why did we desert our friends in New York?
I think you should take the lead on this one.
I kept missing opportunities because I wasn't in Japan. Because it made sense in terms of money and career-wise. And Boomer's a cool guy who decided to hang.
And like, you know, the scholarship too.
How many hours do you spend there at the gym?
I go to the gym 3 days a week and I spend 2 hours each time, so that's like 6 hours a week.
What are our visas, and is it easy to bring someone over on a student visa?
Yeah. You're on a student visa. I am on a family visa.
You can bring your family over. There's no rule against that. The problem is you have to show you have enough money to support them. So you either show a big lump of money in like a bank account, or you have to prove you make about $1,400 a month or something.
Yeah.
And then each dependent on that, it's like more per head, but it's not that much.
It's not another 1,400. It scales.
Do you and Boomer ever plan on getting a driver's license in Japan?
I mean, I'd like to at some point, but...
I'm getting mine in the next 2 months. Okay. If you're from other countries, it's easier, but if you're from America, you still have to do a driver's test because we drive on the wrong side of the road.
Wrong side of the road. Yeah.
I would like you to get a driver's license.
I want to. I would like to.
Because I want to be able to go on road trips and I don't want to have to drive the entire way. I think you'd like driving here. You don't want to drive through mountains?
I've done that. I've driven through mountains in North Carolina. It's not that. It's a little more exciting. But
have you driven through Kamakura? Driving through Kamakura sounds like crazy.
I've ridden through Kamakura.
It's crazy.
In a car. I don't want to drive in those back streets.
We're gonna do it.
No.
Okay. I don't know about you, but I still want some more of this in my...
Can I have a sausage?
I'm like, I don't know if this is still hot enough, but too bad. Well, you need veg. Next question. When and how did you and Boomer meet? Did we answer this already in a video? I know your dad answered it.
Yeah, that's true. At the very least.
And the fact is that Boomer met Loretta at a party one night. 11 years ago.
Yep, my dad definitely answered it in the wedding video, but that was on your channel though, so.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions about like the transitioning, any like weird habits that we started to hate, like putting the toilet paper in the wrong direction.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Clearly you did.
After you told me, did I do it on purpose? Yes.
Oh my gosh. So
no, I think it's your problem. It's not.
I don't know why anyone would need to be like just leave it at the front.
Way too much about your toilet paper.
No, I'm not. I just every time I go and get the toilet paper, and now the paper towels. Boomer has now upgraded this to the paper towels. I've noticed.
I've upgraded my prank game. I'm a wild man. Oh, snoring?
Mm-hmm. I started snoring.
Loretta didn't believe me. Oh, I don't snore that much. Actual live.
Why are you recording me?
Because you didn't believe me. You're like, I don't snore. No, it's not that. And you know what? You did it last night too.
I did
it last night while I was reading. So.
Have you ever felt any doubt about Boomer moving to Japan, quote unquote, just for you?
Well, answer the question. You always wanted to do something with Japanese, right?
Yeah. 5 years ago, I started that website, Japan Scholar.
Yeah.
A database of scholarships based on when they're available and who they're available for.
Yeah.
And while I was doing it, I was like, well, dang, look at all this. There's all this free money. Why aren't I taking it? I picked the MEC scholarship because that was the one that allowed the most freedom of, like, going back and forth. One of the things you always said was it has to make sense for both of us.
Yeah.
We switched places because he was getting washed out over here. And the point for Boomer was that you had to show that it made sense financially and logistically.
If somebody doesn't want to move, if you're a lawyer or you're a doctor rising the corporate ladder track, if they know exactly what they want to do with their life and they're already pursuing it, that person isn't going to move.
Except if you're dating a corporate lawyer, actually, or if you are a corporate lawyer, or if you're looking into law.
We're thinking of becoming a corporate lawyer.
There's a sweet expat package that moves you over to Tokyo for, like, I think a minimum of a year or two. Like, you're gonna get, like, a sweet package that I'm quite jealous of.
Like, programmers are pretty...
Programmers, you'll find a good job in Japan, but, like, corporate lawyers will be given a job and a house.
They'll do everything for you.
So much good stuff.
They'll set everything up for you, so...
You keep the apartment. I'm gonna go back and get a law degree, and then I'll be back in like 2 or 3 years with a bigger income.
3 years. My best man was in law school when we got married. Both of my parents are lawyers. I think I have a little knowledge about how it works.
Well, you know where the yellow brick road is. Other than Tokyo and Nikko, what is your favorite city in Japan?
I want to go to Fukuoka and specifically Hakata. I'm supposed to have some bomb ramen.
Some ramen. Let's go get our laundry. I found him.
I've been ambushed.
What is this field?
Okay.
So the next question was,
what?
Was it hard to get Lily to Japan?
Yes. There's a whole video on it. Probably will be a link in the description when this video gets edited.
Yeah. Would you have come to Japan without Lily? Bonus question from me.
Probably not. I don't know. Probably not.
Lily, you hear that? You can do it, Lily. Let's go. Oh.
What is it?
They wanted to know, are we teaching Lily any commands in Japanese?
Swate. Good girl.
Does that count? It just sounds like sit.
I think
Swate.
Swate.
That looks like so anime-ish to me.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I like the sign on the power lines up there.
Danger. Don't come in here. And don't throw things in here either. You will electrify. Electrify? What are you doing? I think she wants to go.
You make a slight incision and then we Hulk smash.
It's a month and a day late, but we are finally celebrating Christmas today. Care package, Christmas, bonanza, with a little bit of Thanksgiving as well. Guess what? We're not done.
More questions.
We have a lot of questions, so we gotta use the whole day. How did we find a foreigner-friendly, dog-friendly apartment in Japan? Is it? I did a homestay about 10 years ago, and the lady I stayed with, she's like friends with a bunch of people, and every year I would send her Christmas cards and New Year's cards and just kind of kept up with her. I sent everybody an email saying, I'm moving back and I need dog-friendly apartments, and she was like, my friend owns apartments. So I first moved into the dorm. My original homestay lady, she sat down and she co-signed. You probably don't even know that. She co-signed on the contract, and here we are. A starting price apartment is anywhere from like $400 to $500 a month and up. Like, that's pretty normal.
If you don't have a dog.
When I first moved in, she only charged me $400 a month. And then when you came and Lily came, it was part of the contract that it would go up to $600 a month.
When you move in, you have to pay a lot of money up front.
The key money, the deposit.
First month, last month.
First month. The agent fee.
And like a guarantor fee if you need
and
that.
The guarantor fee. You have to have a guarantor. Just expect to pay about 5 to 6 months rent.
Up front, yeah.
Up front. If you want help finding better places, especially ones that are pet friendly. Oh, we have a friend at apartments.jp. If you don't know anyone at all, I think it's like
share house?
Yeah, share houses are a really good way to get started. If you're trying to move over as a family with a dog, I would talk to the people over at apartments.jp. They'll help you need like an incon.
You gotta get your Hanko on.
Yeah, they'll go with you to the ward office and get that done. Email them if you have any questions. If you ever make friends in Japan, keep up with them every year. Send them a New Year's card before the New Year. Okay.
Oh, hi there. Didn't see you guys there. So today we're gonna go to the laundromat for the first time. I'm scared. We're gonna wash Lily's blanket. It's a favorite blanket.
This one says... Oh.
No, it says if you have...
Yeah, no, it's the same. It says 100 per...
Check your pockets.
are the eyes of surveillance. What's it like being a foreigner in Japan?
It's not that bad. I mean, sometimes people stare at you for awkward amounts of time, but other than that, it's not that bad. I think when Lily got here, it was like, you said like nobody talked to you, and then people started talking to me when I had Lily, mostly because it's like, oh look, she's so cute. Like,
yeah, I think having Lily like normalized us.
Yeah.
I think like people don't talk to you if they don't think you're gonna be here for a while, but like Lily definitely makes it seem like we're here for a while. If you join a gym, or if you go to your local community center, or if you say hi to the person who's putting out the garbage and help them put out garbage, like if you act like you live here, they treat you like you live here, and it becomes really normal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but if you walk around with the camera, Ta-da! So today is Setsubun.
Setsubun!
There are two ways you can celebrate Setsubun. One is either casting out the demons with a bunch of beans, or you can do what we're doing and you can eat a big fat sushi burrito. You have to face the lucky direction, which this year is Tohoku
No, Yaya Higashi. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, make a wish before you eat it, then face the direction and think only about your wish as you eat it.
And you have to eat the whole thing without stopping. You can't put it down.
And we also have to give Lily her favorite blanket back. Let's do this.
Okay.
Alright.
Ready?
I did not think you were going to like that.
Yeah, well, the nori was really tame. I made it through. Yay, I have good luck.
Okay.
So,
What's your favorite thing about Japan?
I like that the trains won't leave before like a specific time, especially coming from New York. So you can kind of plan your day a little bit easier.
Yeah. Have you ever been a foreign exchange student in Japan?
No.
Yep. You're in language school now.
Yeah.
Came here as a study abroad student at Doshisha University, and there are old videos that you can find on my channel. Next.
The hard parts.
Sure. Is summer really bad in Japan?
It's really humid. It's more humid. I lived in South Carolina for 4 years, and it's more humid than anything I ever felt in South Carolina.
But a lot of people have to walk really far, and if you walk more than 5 minutes, it's like, forget about it. If you have curly hair, forget about it.
Forget about those curls. It's super humid. Mold check every week or two.
Yeah, the bed frame would mold every like 5 days. Leather, your shoes, every time you look at your dress shoes.
Yeah, it's like I had to spend an extra like 10 minutes demolding stuff. Like whenever I opened the closet, I was like, ah!
We have to dehumidify in the winter, so it's really moist, really moist here.
Real moist.
It's been great for your skin.
Yeah.
When do you get homesick?
Mostly for like food.
Like my goddaughter, my nephew.
Especially your goddaughter, right? Like we saw her when she was like a baby, like couldn't walk, could barely crawl, and didn't have any hair. And then like the next time we saw her, she's like walking and has hair.
And she like dances. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I find that I send care packages back to other people more. Don't forget about us. Like the work culture definitely is difficult, but it's not too different from what I'm used to. At least in New York.
Going to the ward office is always a pain in the butt and takes longer than I think it should. Or for the most part, you can't do any of it online.
That.
Most of the stuff, it has to be in person. Yeah, the ATMs close. Banks ATMs close around 6 p.m.
Store hours tend to be from like 11 to 6, so it's like, when am I supposed to, when do you think I'm actually supposed to get anything done?
Yeah.
In general, it's just kind of like clean New York. Language school, is it hard?
Yes. We memorize vocabulary words, we memorize kanji writing, and then we have a test, right? And it's all very quick. It's like very big on attendance, and they're very picky about it.
Even though language school is usually for adults, like 18 or older, they tend to treat the students like high school students or middle school students.
Yeah, they basically.
Somebody asked about the same thing for university, but I would say definitely go to college in your home country, do a study abroad to Japan, and then come back and either go to language school and then maybe go into grad school here or something like that. I really think it's better to have 2 sets of degrees as an international person. How did you keep yourself on track when learning Japanese before you started language school?
I would come home and I would just study for like an hour or two. Pimsleur, yeah, I would do Pimsleur like before I went to bed for 30 minutes or so.
Is there anything you would change about how you self-studied before you came from Japan?
Write and read kanji a little bit more, if I could go back and do it again.
How long have you been learning?
So about 2 years.
So, and then I did 15 years. What's like the hardest thing for you?
I have trouble speaking very textbooky Japanese, like that. I'm still getting used to it, and when people speak outside of it, I have to like think on the fly, and that's hard for me because I'm still learning.
If you could say your JLPT level, what would you say it is?
Maybe a little bit closer to N3.
I'd say N3.
Okay, fine, N3 level.
And N1. Do you have any desire to watch the Summer Olympics?
From the comfort of my own home.
My brother wants to come visit, so... Did moving here make a big difference?
I think so. I mean, I definitely can say a lot more things and understand a lot more. I don't know. What do you think? Probably.
Yeah. Can't keep any secrets from you.
No secrets.
No secrets. No secrets. Do you have a job now? And how do we feel about jobs here in the future?
I teach English right now, kind of like an after-school juku type thing, right? Privately.
It's very ritzy.
In the future, I don't know if I'd want to work for a Japanese company. Ideally, an American or European company.
How did the panel go? That'll be in the next video. I got to do a panel where I talked to a bunch of Japanese people about American consumer habits in Japan. One of the things I can say is that no matter how good my Japanese is and how much I like being in the spotlight, I don't think I've ever been so nervous in my life. CEOs of companies I'd want to work at, JCB, major credit cards here in Japan. How am I supposed to politely criticize? In terms of jobs here, you have to have an additional skill set. So you have to prove that you're as good as a Japanese person.
Yeah.
And you have a skill that they don't. But I get this question a lot where they're like, how are you supposed to get a job in Japan that's not English teaching? You get a skill first. Skillshare, Udemy, Coursera, Khan Academy, like things like that. I'm really interested in like skills that you can get quickly that bump up your resume. I'm gonna make a video about this. Are we flying home in like 2 months?
No.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
No. I always said we'll probably be here for at least 5 years.
Since I started 5 years or since you came 5 years?
Since I came. There's no way I could tell you exactly how long I'm gonna be here right now.
I think in 3 years from now you'll know if you want to stay. I'm so sorry, Mom and Dad. Ooh, next question. Would we have kids in Japan?
Probably. It's probably, I mean, yeah, it's probably a lot cheaper to have them here than it is in the US and get cash for having a baby.
Yeah. What would you name your children, a Japanese or a Western name?
I think we've talked about like names that kind of go both ways, like names that like that are Japanese, that have like Japanese kanji but sound like Western names, right?
For example, the word for maple in Japanese is kaide, sweet but strong type of thing. So if you look at the spelling, you could read it as Katie. But you also have a family member named Katie, so it's like, what is your favorite food?
I don't know, I really like pizza. In Japanese food, oyakodon, right? Or
you really like manju recently, like different types of manju.
Yeah, like
sweet
red
potato
bean
stuff.
paste. Like obviously, I really like ramen too.
Favorite Japanese snack?
I like all the weird flavored chips they have.
Favorite hobby to do in Japan?
I like working out. I always have.
Are we friends with other YouTubers in Japan?
Yes, pretty much anyone who's in the Tokyo area we're friendly with.
My favorite friend is Memers.
Memers? Oh yeah. Yeah, Memers. Memers is pretty good. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a really good boy. Lily, you'd hate Memers.
You would hate Memers.
Manga or anime?
Probably anime, yeah.
Do you speak any other languages?
Kind of understand French. I used to, but I can't really speak it anymore.
Favorite clothing store in Japan?
GU has my size, so anything that
Zara.
Oh yeah, I do like Zara a lot too.
You love Zara. My favorite is Stradivarius, maybe?
Oh,
recently?
yeah.
Which is still Zara.
Yeah, oh.
Which is not Japanese at all. That's Where did Lily get her name? She was a rescue.
Yeah, we rescued her and that was her name.
That was the name she came with. How long have we had her?
7 years.
Are you happy with the move?
Yeah, I'm happy. I've always wanted to learn a different language, live in a different country, so yeah, I'm happy to be here.
How much does your gym cost?
Roughly $75 a month. We can go to any location in Japan. You've done it.
I've gone to the gym on my work break in Tokyo, so that's nice to be able to do that. Is that worth double the price? I don't know. Biggest culture shock since moving to Japan? Any embarrassing stories? Work-related culture shocks have been the biggest one. There's no such thing as free refills in Japan. I remember one of the first times I went to brunch here, I ordered like 3 or 4 coffees, and the bill just for the coffees was like $15. And I was like, oh, coffee isn't free? Does Lily have any puppy friends yet?
She's very shy around other dogs, and it takes time for her to make friends.
We're really hoping she likes Taylor's dog Basil, but you'll see that in the future.
We're gonna try.
Last question. When you're in Japan, anything you would do this year differently than last year?
Maybe figuring out more like recipes that I like, doing a little bit more research. We can, we can get a TV and a Switch, right? Yeah.
Alright, but yeah, so that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks for all of your questions.
I hope you enjoyed our hodgepodge of a video.
Get ready for that upload schedule. If you guys want anything, if you guys want to see anything, let us know in the comments below. But otherwise, don't forget to, oh gosh,
Like, comment,
and subscribe!
Bye!